missed it for once. And now it's Elstrup and Black, the two danger man in unison. Good ball across the face, and Derek Mountfield is the culprit. Pembridge, good effort. Oh, what a magnificent goal for a youngster. What a superb goal. And Villa are in real problems here. Gage makes something out of that ball from Cowans. Read it well. McGrath. Everybody forward of him. Cascarino was pulled. Must be a penalty. And that is poor defending by John Dreyer on Cascarino. But it's given Aston Villa a lifeline, and it's David Platt on his return to the first team in front of his beloved Holt End. Would you believe it? Cascarino, can he finish? No, he can't. And is it truly to be Luton's day? Again, Cowans tries to step up the tempo. McGrath, still McGrath, too long. Cowans keeps it. Platt, one back by Cascarino. And for Joseph Englosh, a first home defeat could not really come at a worse time.
Struggle at Roker Park, Sheffield United continued their amazing recovery against their fellow strugglers Sunderland with their 6th win on the trot. The only goal of the game on 56 minutes. A long clearance misjudged by Sunderland's Gary Bennett, and Ian Bryson going through to make it 1-0. Sunderland did manage to get the ball into the net, but Kieran Brady's effort was disallowed for offside, and 3 points for Sheffield United to take them out of the bottom 3 in the table for the first time this season.
Nickel. Hendry, he was really stretching there. Beardsley away from the goalkeeper. Penalty. The referee looked to his linesman and then looked to the spot and pointed to it. And I don't think it ends there for Tony Coton. He feels that Beardsley took a dive and he's telling him so. Peter Beardsley certainly got to the ball first, nicked it away from the City goalkeeper, who caught his left ankle. Now, what action will George Courtney take here? It looks like the yellow card. It is the yellow card. 6 minutes of the first half remaining. Jan Mulvey, 1-0 Liverpool. It's over 5 years since Manchester City have beaten Liverpool, a sequence of 7 games. Quinn, Allen. Here's Brightwell. Reed. Cut out by Barnes. They were in a good position to win the game at Anfield last November. Liverpool came back at them. So Manchester City have got to come back today. Houghton fighting rush. He's clear of Redmond. Now has he been brought down again? Yes, he has. Another penalty. Tony Coton has been penalised again. It's another penalty. It was a yellow card for the Manchester City goalkeeper last time. Rush beat the offside line and went over the goalkeeper's dive. No doubt that there was contact. Certainly George Courtney had no doubts. Tony Coton a little bewildered. Stoppage time in the first half. Deja vu. Mulvey scores again. Other side this time from Mulvey. David Speedy. Peter Beardsley. A little bit too far for Houghton, but he's gathered it off Poynton. Got Barnes to his left. Here is John Barnes. Onside. That'll do it. finished Manchester City off. John Barnes, with just 4 minutes remaining, makes it 3-0 to Liverpool. And a break of that kind has been coming throughout the second half.
At Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace were looking to consolidate their third place in the First Division, but in the first half they could find no way past Tim Flowers in the Southampton goal. Ian Wright, the disappointed striker there. The Palace crowd had to wait over an hour for the first goal of the afternoon. It finally came after 67 minutes, skipper Jeff Thomas's header looping over Flowers. And just 60 seconds later it was Thomas again who made it 2-0 for Steve Coppell's side. Quite a goal it was too. This time Flowers given no chance at all by Thomas's free kick. Southampton though did manage a late consolation goal. The Palace defence clearing the ball only as far as Glenn Cockrell on the edge of the area, and the Southampton player finding the net 6 minutes from time. But 3 points for Palace, and Southampton now dangerously near the relegation zone. At Elland Road, Leeds United were hoping to avoid their third successive defeat of the season, which would have been their worst run under Howard Wilkinson's management. And it was one of Wilkinson's team changes that paid dividends on the half hour. Bobby Davison playing his first full game of the season, putting Leeds in front. They came close to increasing their lead soon afterwards. Terry Butcher wouldn't have been too pleased as Coventry gave the ball away, but Lee Chapman unable to punish the mistake, and Coventry getting away with it this time. But in the dying minutes, Leeds made sure of the 3 points against Butcher's side. Gordon Strachan setting up a third goal of the season for Chris White. Leeds 2, Coventry 0. There was a real 5-goal thriller at Stamford Bridge. Manchester United, after their disappointing performance against Montpellier midweek, took the lead through Mark Hughes, his 18th of the season. It was Chelsea, though, who had the better of the first half, and that dominance was finally rewarded on the stroke of half-time. It was a fine individual effort from their former Scottish international Gordon Jury to make it 1-1. The United defence allowing Jury a clear run at goal, and the striker making the most of their generosity. And 7 minutes after the interval, it was 2-1 to Chelsea. Another solo effort outwitting the United defence. Tony Dorigo, the fullback, finding himself clear out on the left and ending his run with a shot that crept in between Seeley and the near post. That was only Dorigo's second goal of the season. Seeley won't be too happy to see it again. 10 minutes later, it was all square once more. Gary Pallister heading on from the corner and Brian McClare nodding it in from close range. That was his second goal in 4 days. Remember, he'd been on target after 50 seconds against Montpellier. The winner came 5 minutes from the end, and it was Chelsea who got it. Ken Moncal rising above the United defence for his first goal of the season.